Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Dominaria draft here on the channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, welcome. Okie doke, so we have a very interesting pack. Oh, with a follower goal. That is a bits jar. That's where all the bits fall when you guys cheer. Should be full of bits. Yeah, it's got a bunch of bits in it. Lich's Mastery is a card that is a little bit better than people think it is. I don't think I'm going to take it first, but it's probably going to wheel, and I don't think it should wheel. Quende is a good card. It's really good with Jousting Lance. It makes Sarah's, the 1/1 flyer with first strike, a little bit better. On Sarah's Wings, it's quite strong. I think I'm going to take that. It just makes any of your creatures into a bomb. And you can usually cast it late. You can also pair it with Turtle. Blink of an Eye is fine. Pegasus Courser is good. I mean, Blink of an Eye is good, but I think I'm just going to take the On Sarah's Wings. It's a card that you aren't able... It's pretty unique effect. That's how I'm going to say it. And it's pretty good. Next up, we could take an Evra Halicon Witness. It's not insane with On Sarah's Wings. Actually, I mean, by giving it flying is pretty nice. We could try to build towards a blue-white Flyers deck. Weight of Memory is a nice card draw spell. Drawing 3 cards for 5 mana is a bit slow, but it's pretty strong. And other than these 2 cards, there's Goblin Barrage, which is pretty solid. I don't know if I really want Evra. It's just kind of expensive. Why didn't I get the card with the text "You cannot lose the game"? Because it doesn't really do much unless you build your deck around it. And I think it might wheel. I don't think it should wheel, but it might. Goblin Barrage is probably the best pick in the pack. I think I'm going to take Weight of Memory, though. I really want to pair On Sarah's Wings with blue. I don't think ever a Halicon Witness is what white wants to be doing. I think it wants to be a little bit more proactive, and I think at the more expensive end of the spectrum, Weight of Memory is a pretty good card. I think Goblin Barrage is just fine, but it's not insane, and I don't really want to play white-red. Okie doke. Shanna Sisay's Legacy is quite strong. If I ended up white-green, this card would be good. Deathloom Thalad's also quite nice. Llanowar Elves is a good card, but I think I'd rather have a Shanna than it. I don't think I've ever had Shanna in my deck, because it always comes around to this point in the draft, and then I never take it, but it's been excellent every time I've seen it in play. I could take a Syncopate. Don't really like Champion of the Flame. Fungal Plots isn't really great to pick this early. Deathloom Thalad's a solid card. Shanna's pretty narrow is the problem. I'd rather have her once I'm already green-white. I think I could just take Llanowar Elves. And then maybe play blue-green and splash On Sarah's Wings. Or black-blue. Maybe Deathloom. I think I'd rather have a Llanowar Elves. Or I could take Syncopate. I think I'll take Llanowar Elves. I think it's better than Syncopate by a pretty... Yeah, I'm going to take Llanowar Elves. Urza's Ruinous Blast is the next card to consider. I don't think this card's great. I don't like to take it until I already have the legendaries, which means I never take it, pretty much. Because you don't usually get there on the legendaries. Bazinga. All the way up to 100 bits. Nice. Sentinel of the Pearl Trident. Works kind of well with Sarah's Wings, though it is a pretty expensive card. Caligo Skin, which is a card that I like. Dark Bargain's a card that I like. Valid Omnivore is quite good. I think it's between the Skin Witch and the Dark Bargain. I don't think these other cards are great, and so I could just be moving into a 4th color. But I can splash if I play green X and then I splash the other stuff. I think I'm going to take Dark Bargain. I think card draw is pretty valuable. Caligo Skin Witch is nice, but I think I'd rather have the Dark Bargain. And Coldwater Snapper is the exact card I want with On Sarah's Wings. It's kind of a nice 2-card combo, and that's kind of why I went with the Weight of Memory direction. I don't want the card that's going to take me into red. Skin Witch could be a nice signal, but I think Snapper is just good enough with On Sarah's Wings that I'm going to at least splash the On Sarah's Wings if I have a Snapper deck. And then I'm just going to try to win with that. Cloud Reader Sphinx this late is an incredible signal. Blue's probably open if I'm getting a 6th pick Cloud Reader Sphinx, or at least there was other great blue cards in the pack, but Cloud Reader Sphinx is just excellent, and if you can play blue when you have On Sarah's Wings and get a Coldwater Snapper, it's just an unbeatable combo if you get the 2 together, so I'm going to just take the Sphinx, maybe try to play blue-white. Divination is excellent when you're trying to set up 2-card combos, just gets you deeper into the deck, so I'm pretty happy to get this here. Dark Bargain's also nice, but I already have one, I'm not even sure if I'm playing black. Okie doke, now I can take a Krozen Druid or an Unwind, or I could take a Stronghold Confessor, but I think at this point, if I ended up I could end up blue-green splashing white incredibly easily, so I'm just going to take the Crows and Druid. I think I can get an unwind later if I want one. I don't think I'm going to end up blue-black splashing white. I think blue-green splashing white sounds a little bit better. So the Lich's Mastery did not wheel, which is not insanely insanely surprising. I think I'm going to take Mesa Unicorn. If I do end up just straight blue-white, this card's great. I don't really need an Arcane Flight right now. I already have one card to put on my Snapper. I don't really need another. Navigator Compass isn't insane. I already have a kind of nice 6-drop, so I don't really need the Primordial Worm as much. Mesa Unicorn is just the highest upside pick out of this pack. And now Homered Explorer, I think, is going to be my pick, just because I'm not sure if I'm playing green yet, whereas I know I'm playing blue. And Syncopate came back, so that was a good feeling. Don't think I'm going to need Sage of Latinam. I think I'll take Guy's Protector for the sideboard, Llanowar Scout. Just a bunch of clunkers to end the pack, but this is what my curve looks like right now. Syncopate can hover around the 3-drop slot. I have a couple white cards. I don't think I'm playing black at this point. I could definitely be blue-white or blue-green splashing white, though I don't have any tools to splash right now. And I didn't see any good white cards pretty much in that pack. Wow, this pack is stacked with black cards. Hey, welcome to the stream, DC Sports. You think Scout is fine in blue-green with lots of card draw? I just don't love Scout. I'd rather not play it. So, I've played it before, but I'd just rather start it on the sideboard and move it in. I think I'm going to take Gideon's Reproach here. It's just a nice removal spell. I don't really think I can play black after how that first pack went, even though Rona is good. Yawgmoth isn't good in my deck, but Rona is pretty good. Vicious Offering's pretty good. But I think I'm just going to take Gideon's Approach, probably Wheel, Syncopate, or Arcanist, and go from there. I agree, Jonathan. I think Gideon's Approach is good. I really kind of do want to play white here. Okay, now it looks like I might be splashing black. Oh, man. Eldritch Reborn is so good. Oh, I could just take another Divination. I don't really have the tools to splash right now. But it might just mean that, they took an uncommon over it, which means they're probably not playing black if they passed an Eldritch Reborn and took an uncommon over it. Because I'm pretty sure it's the best black uncommon. Dang. I think Divination's very good. Eldritch Reborn's quite good as well. I think I'm just going to take Divination. It's just the safer pick. I don't think Deep Freeze is that great. It's just fine. I think I'm going to take Divination. I don't know if I can splash. And Divination's just going to be good in my deck no matter what. Now I'll take another Llanowar Elves over Syncopate. I think I might just end up on the... If I'm splashing in color, I'll splash white for the Sarah's Approach to go with this guy. Oh, man. Llanowar Elves number 2 could be really good to help speed up my deck. Now another Divination. I didn't actually mean to take it there. I kind of thought I was moving the Llanowar Elves from my sideboard, but blue-green splashing could be definitely a solid choice. I could also just... I don't think I want to play Esper. I think I'm just going to take another Divination, though. Now a Blink of an Eye. Nice card here. I really do like this card. I think it's quite strong. Okie doke. Sarah's Disciple's not great. Homered Explorer is just solid. I could take another Dark Bargain, but I don't think I want. I'm just going to take Homered Explorer. And now a Baloth Gorger. Green-blue might be where I end up, and then I try to splash this, and then I could splash that. Or I think I'll just take the Arcanist. Arcanist is great when you have 3 Divinations and a Blink of an Eye, and it's just nice mana ramp. Syncopate number 2. I don't mind running 2 Syncopates. You trying to come back into the Bit War after it's done. Nice. I'll take the Deep Freeze now. So white has not seemed particularly open from either direction. We do need to find one way to fix, I think, and then we can play both of these cards. We do have so many card draw spells, though. We also have a lot of mill. We could maybe mill the opponent. We have like homerids and weight of memories and all that stuff. What archetype am I currently building? I'm currently building blue. That is my archetype. Like Guardians or Coilos, it's not great, but what can you do? Not going to play Charge. The thing about Llanowar is it really wants you to have a ton of green, and I do not have a ton of green. Llanowar Scout could be fine. I agree with DC. Like, I have a lot of card draw now. Soul Salvage seems great in my deck. Like, if I was splashing, I could consider splashing that. Just because I have so much self-mill. Let's see what happens. Big Pack 3 coming up. We have so many playables, though, so I'm not really worried. We just need, like, I would love a fixing spell. Mana fixing would be great. All you need is mana fixing. Wow, we got a triple green card. We got another Eldritch Reborn potentially if we want it. We can't splash all the colors though. It might just be correct to take Vidalcan Arcanist. We could take a Gideon's Approach. I don't think we're playing black. I think we're just going to take Gideon's Approach over the Arcanist. Though Arcanist is great. I'm going to take Arcanist. Arcanist is going to be great in this deck. And we might not be able to play like white as much. Maybe we are going to be able to play white as much. I'll take the Mesa Unicorn over Syncopate number 3. These are our green cards. These are our white cards. Currently 4 and 4, 5 to 4, but Llanowar Scout's not great. Coldwater Snapper is a nice pickup here. Oh my gosh, there's another Vidalcan Arcanist though. Huh. I think we'll take the Arcanist. We have so much card draw. We do already have quite a few cheap things though. I guess I'll take the Coldwater Snapper. There's also an Aven Sentry, which is nice, but I think the Snapper is just going to be good in this deck. We have a lot of ways to find our Sarah's Wings, so having 2 things to put it on is nice. We also don't have enough, like, we don't have a ton of creatures. We only have 9 creatures, and a bunch of them are small. So we do want some ways to win the game. Snapper is indeed a win con. Jeez. What the heck? So much green. Dang, we could just move back into green. Or we could just take a 6 mana 3/5. Which card would we take though if we were to move into green? Do we take another Llanowar Elves or a Elfheim? Elfheim doesn't really help us with anything. I think we just take an Elves. Arcane Flight. Kind of okay with Snapper. It's not insane though. We didn't get any fixing this draft, so we're in kind of a pickle. Ooh, Cloud Reader Sphinx is perfect. That's going into the deck no matter what, so. Thank goodness, we needed that. This deck has no removal. It's a weird deck. I think it might be a little bit bad. We might have to main deck the Deep Freeze, which isn't the end of the world. We only have a couple removal spells, so Deep Freeze is not horrific. I think we have to snap up this Blood Tallow Candle, though. We need removal. Don't really need a Befuddle. Really happy to get that Blood Tallow Candle. Ooh, Merfolk Trickster when we're basically mono white seems great. Pretty happy to get this. We're going to win by drawing all of our cards and then assembling this combo every game. Dang. Not playing this guy. I guess we'll just take this Fungal Infection. We already have one rescue. We don't need a second one ever. Knight of Dominaria could get sided in sometimes. You never know. Sarah Disciple, same thing. Well, we got there on playables at least. I think our deck had turned out well. We don't have a sideboard, but you don't really need a sideboard every single game, every single time. We can win with our snappers. Ooh, Cannon Lock propels himself back into the lead. Yeah, this is solid. Yeah, we're going to go 10-7. Because we do have some 2-drops in white. We have like double blue cards, and pretty much all of our cards are blue. Let's see how it goes. Pretty much a mono blue deck. So we do not have removal, and we do not have many creatures. We have some counter spells. Yeah, this deck is not insane because we couldn't figure out what we were doing with our second color. We'll keep this solid. We have our combo. So this is pretty much, once we get to turn 6, we win. So if we survive that long. Okie-doke, drawing lands is great for that plan. Also, Mesa Unicorn helps us get there. Okay, perfect. Mesa Unicorns bumping off each other. Ooh, yes. Lands are nice. I like it. The blue-white mirror. How many drafts would you say I do per week? Depends on the week for sure. We're getting there. We're going to hold up our Syncopate this turn, then we're going to blink of an eye something next turn. Then we'll slam our Cold Water Snapper at some point and win the game. Oh, this is so good. We'll hold up Blink of an Eye and Syncopate. You could have had like a Raft there. Okie doke, that's all the lands we need. Now we just have to hope our guy doesn't get countered. Yeah, we're just gonna hold up our Syncopate. Please tap out. So we can counter. Counter unless he pays 4. Oh, yes. Please counter us back. Yes! Baited so hard. Get destroyed, opponent. Oh, man. We baited him. We baited him. Like, get wrecked, noob. You really think I wanted to counter your 2/2 on turn like 7? Oh, you have a snapper too. Does your snapper have Sarah's wings on it? Because mine does. If his also ends up with Sarah's wings on it, I'm gonna like cry. But I also have an arcane flight to kind of win the flying battle. Okay. If he also puts on Sarah's wings on his guy. Okay, thank God. Thank goodness. Okay, he only has one card left. I knew he had that card. I should have not been afraid. Hello! I'm flying in the air. I'm a turtle. We are turtles here. This is Turtle Folk. We are turtle folk. Broth runs through our veins. Okay. We can scry and then draw, which is great. Bottom, bottom. Easiest bottom of my life. Oh, I already attacked, right. I already attacked. Now it's a 2-turn clock. No need to attack with my Sphinx, though I will anyway. I'm at such a high life total, it doesn't matter. This way he can't like suicide Dan at the end. Dang, things went well this game. We found our combo. Wombo combo! Too strong. Get out of my house. Yeah, let's just run it back. Seems like a good configuration. We have 1, 2, 3 removal spells. Deep Freeze, this, and a couple counters. Yeah, that's fine. Merfolk Trickster can be like kind of tricky. It's like a removal spell in some cases. Dang. That was like unfair. That's like not a nice thing to do to someone in limited. Not nice at all. No, no, no. Opponent's like, how can I beat a cold butter snapper with Sarah's wings on it? Oh, we only have to do that one more game, guys, and then we're going. Just gonna wreck him. Oh, man. Hexproof is so fun. What cards in this format can get rid of Snapper? He can syncopate it. He could block it if he had enough flyers. The cool thing is we're going to be good at finding our combo too because we have so much card draw. Okay, this is a good hand. It doesn't have like our combo in it, but it has some of our removal. We just have to be sparing with our removal. That is exactly what we want to see in this hand. We wanted some card draw. Drawing extra cards is just so good in this format. Oh yeah, haphazard bombardment. I did that to someone earlier. I missed the first time, and then I got it the second time when I like bounced my own bombardment with a blink effect, and that was nice. That's not cool, bro. The thing about lifelink creatures is he's only functionally hitting me for 1, because I'm gaining back 2 of the life. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna divination. I really want to save my removal. These are all my removal spells that I have access to for the whole game, so gonna want to be a little bit conservative with them, if I can. Play my guy, mill myself. Okay, so people might say, why would you mill yourself? If you mill your Sarah's Wings, you're finished. But the thing is it's just better to have more information because I know more about my deck than about his deck. So like now I know that I have like 3 more lands that I can't draw and stuff like that. Okay, so I think I am going to Gideon's Reproach the Aven Sentry. Because I do struggle a little bit with flyers. Okay, this trade is acceptable to me. Play that. Play Candle. Pass the turn. He's syncopating that. Okay, I'll let that happen. Okay, so that's one of my removal spells down. Down to my last removal spell, Deep Freeze. Arctic Wanderer is probably going to eat the Deep Freeze. Gonna draw first. Ooh, I messed that up. I should have drawn with my helping, have that guy help. We're gonna Deep Freeze that guy. I could have got in for 1 damage there. I should have attacked with both. Also, good catch, Teosui. I didn't mention that, but that was a good catch on the fact that Bombardment gets around it. Look, I already have like almost half my cards in my library. Okay, perfect. We're just going to play our Sphinx first. This way we can hold up Syncopate for 1. And we get to Scry. We are going to put that on the bottom and this on the top. That was a bad play. Oh, yeah. I remembered right as I attacked that he had this card. Yikes. So he gets to eat this guy. Yeah, if I just... Oh, man. I could have countered it, too. Oh, man. I punted this game. Oh, man. That's the thing about playing these blue decks. You just have to play very well. And I just messed that up very badly. Ouch. It happens, but if I had kept up my guy, he couldn't have flashed in his dude, and then I would have been able to syncopate it. No. Take a big hit here. Hopefully my snapper sticks. Okay, I can hold back and block now. I have some decent double blocks and stuff. Or triple blocks. I'd probably triple block here. Just because he can't deal with this, but if he has like a bounce spell for one of these two, I still get to kill his Arctic Wanderer. Weight of Memory milling me. Okay. There goes Arcane Flight and stuff. So I can draw 3 and mill him now. Because I don't want to draw like mill 6 from my library. That could be tricky. Is this on YouTube? This draft is not currently on YouTube, but it is looking like it's probably going to go up there. Davenant Trapper. Okay. Things are looking grim, folks. I did scry 1 card that I know about to the bottom. So I have 9 draws to find my On Sarah's Wings. Okay, he's kicking it. I can't counter that. I'm going to draw first. If I find On Sarah's Wings, it's so much better. Okay. I'm just going to look for On Sarah's Wings. It's a little bit greedy, but I can afford to be a little bit greedy here. I know the bottom 3 cards in my library, so I know it's in one of the top 4. And that should give me enough time. I also know that I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of my lands, and one of them is on the bottom. Okay, he's going a little bit wide here. Really want to draw the Sarah's Wings here. Sarah's Wings. Snapper number 2 is not bad. It opens me up for a little bit more flexibility with my blocking. Okay, so I have 3 more cards. It's in one of the next 3. Okay, Honor Guard. So I put the Homerit on the bottom, the 2/2 lifelink on the bottom. So it's next 2. That'll give me enough attacks. I don't want to attack my Cloud Reader Sphinx until I gain some life, because he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 creatures, and I only have 5 blockers. So it's kind of sketchy. Please be this next card. Boom, let's go. Actually, we are going to play a land first. Put it on the Snapper. Combat. Perfect. Now next turn we can attack with all of our flyers, or at least 2 of them. Sure. We do not care about opt. That's the thing about playing a deck with so much card draw, is that we know we're going to find it. If he'd milled it, it would have been a problem, but he might not have milled Arcane Flight then, and I don't know. We were playing as if we had that as an out. Okay, so this is 6. Counter unless he pays 6. Perfect, thank goodness. We would have died to getting decked, because we didn't attack with our Sphinx. If we'd attacked with our Sphinx, we would have been like impossible to kill from decking. But we're going to attack with it now. Okay, we can blink of an eye the seal away. This thing can also block, which is part of the reason it's so good. And we're at 18, so now we're not in danger of dying to an Alpha Strike. He just concedes. It's really hard to beat that combination, and we can set it up very easily in our deck. Dang, our deck is sick! Woo! Feels good, man! I try not to show emotion. Actually, that's not true. But in that match, I was not showing emotion, and now I can show emotion. Oh, man. We countered it with exactly enough mana. Feels great, man! Let's go. Let's go. I am the turtle man. I have always loved me a turtle. For generations, the inhabitants of Orvada have hungered for turtle soup. For generations, the turtles have frustrated their ambitions. Oh my gosh! The flavor text is so good! They have hungered for turtle soup. Why can they not eat the turtle soup? An important lesson that I learned from another player is if you have a lot of divinations in your deck, you want to go first so you don't have to discard if you like draw on turn 3. Ooh, opponent's on a mulligan to 6. Matt Diesel. I feel like I've played against that person before. Do not know why I have that feeling, but I feel like I have. Well, you still have the #1 slot for now, Canon Law, and you have the #1 slot in my heart for now, right now. Oh man, you're still very appreciated. Thank you so much, Canon Law. Thanks for tuning in. Consider leaving a follow on the stream if you have not already. You are a fun person to have in chat. Okie doke. Snapper plus Sarah Wings is a great combo, I agree. Divination. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Thank you so much, Canon Law, for the follow and for all the bits. I really appreciate it. Welcome. Navigator's Compass! It is true! People do play this card! I think this may be my first time with an opponent who plays this card. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh, he's using it right away! What magic is he doing? It is a compass. A real-life compass. It became a planes! Oh my gosh! He played a Dauntless Bodyguard! That was so good! Oh, I thought you had to sacrifice it. Wow, that shows how much I know this card. Oh, this card's much better than I thought it was while still being bad. Oh, man. This is actually like the first time I've read this card. I thought you had to sacrifice it when you used it. Dang. I've played all these drafts and I've never faced this card, so I was like, wow, he has to sacrifice it and he's using it for a bodyguard? Oh, okay. It's all making sense now. Explore it up. We explore. Okie doke. I'm always like, please don't mill Sarah's Wings. But then when I don't, I'm like, yeah, did not hit the Sarah's Wings. I did hit 2 planes, though. Wow. So now that my opponent has a planes, the Navigator's Compass does nothing. Essentially, unless he's splashing. Wow. I can't believe that's the first Navigator's Compass I've ever seen in play. Oh, Kadok still didn't mill it. Life is good. Life is good. I am the turtle man. There is a clip of this. Man, chat loves making funny clips. Mill opponent in the mirror. I don't know what he's up to. He could be trying to like aggro me out or something. Best of fire. Oh, thanks for the tip though. I mean, oh yeah, I'm gonna start milling him now. I'm not gonna mill myself again. Looks like it could definitely be the mirror. Knight of Grace. This is an indestructible Arcanist we're dealing with. Oh man, we milled Karn's Temporal Sundering. That's nice. Now we didn't mill a single turtle or a Sarah's thing, so we have drastically increased our odds of drawing our combo. Oh gosh, we're gonna kill that. I'm so terrified of that. Maybe that's why he's running Compass. Do I attack with my 3/3s? Probably not. I can probably get more value if I use my Gideon's Reproach when he blocks. Quende. Wow, now this guy has Double Strike? That's scary. Let's see how this works out. I think I can get in with the combination of Trickster plus Reproach. Hmm. That's a pretty safe standard block. Hmm. Wait, opponent is top of leaderboard? Yikes. I knew I'd seen that name before. He has the most trophies of this set. He has one card in hand. I have none. I'm drawing first, though. Snappers and Sarah's things. Was my MTG tag ever NicolaiBolas? No, it's MTG Legend. Oh, gosh. That was a great draw. Now I just have to draw my Sarah's wings, and it's all over. Bear Stuart de Vargave. This way I can equip it immediately if I draw it. Or I draw 3 lands. What did I mill? Sphinx, Construct, and Sage of Latnam? Oh my gosh, he went deep. Oh man. Bottom, top. Okay. I think my deck's better than his. He has Replicator, which is scary. He has a bunch of legends, but his deck does not seem all that scary. He can't deal with my combo, I don't think. Oh my gosh. Get destroyed. Okie doke. That's annoying. Now I have to draw my other snapper. I think I have another one. And I know that what the bottom card of my library is. I'm just going to wait till I draw my snapper. Unless it's like gets dangerously low into my library. Like after this next turn, I will probably be forced to cast my Sarah's Wings regardless. I can start getting in again. Okay. Sure, I don't care about that. Now I have a syncopate up, so. I have him on a 3-turn clock, essentially. This card gives him a little bit of extra time, but... Okay. Top deck Gilded and Mending. Mending of Dominaria. Okay, opponent looks like they're in bad shape. I gain more life too. He's not going to be able to deck me in time because of my counter spells, even if he does draw a way to deck me. Boom! We got there in game 1. Okay, so we know most of the cards in his deck. He has Sergeant at Arms, Sarah Disciple, he has a Compass, he has a Sage, a Sparring Construct, Replicator, Karn Temporal Sundering. How do we want to sideboard? Probably not at all. Yeah, probably can't sideboard against him at all. Whew. This guy's really the top of the trophy leaderboards? Oh, I can't check right now. That's actually crazy. Yeah, he knows all the cards in mine, pretty much. Just the tech is going to be to mill him instead of milling myself so I don't die. So that if I don't draw my Sarah's Wings, I can still just stall him out. And save my removal for his Pegasus Courser, if I can. He also has a Gideon's Reproach. Great hand. Oh my gosh. This is like the greatest. No Sparring Construct in turn 1 is nice. He probably has a bunch of sideboard cards, but I don't have any. Okay, Unicorn, that's not horrible for me. I can at least block it. He's stuck on lands. This could be our game, guys. Squad. Yes, the turtle! The turtle! 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 Oh, he had a land drop. Dang it. Easy block. Another turtle. Discard a card. Feels bad, man. Maybe I shouldn't have gone so incredibly hype mode. I should have tapped differently. Sure, I'm fine with that. He only had one blink of an eye that we saw, so. Sure. Snapper to the rescue. Feels good, man. Next turn we can flight plus play a second snapper. And it's only a matter of time. Okay, Quembe. I'm not going to block until I have up Syncopate mana, I think. I think he has incredible difficulty dealing with this. That is not what his deck is about. Quembe is annoying for me, but like I can put like a deep freeze on it, or okay, that could be annoying. Dang it. He can start making tokens, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. Because I have him on a 4-turn clock, even if he attacks with Unicorn. Okay, Compass, that's fine. Okay, it's no longer a 4-turn clock. But with Cloud Rooter Sphinx, if Cloud Rooter Sphinx gets in once... Okay, this is scary. Self-Replicator's a scary card. I'm glad I killed it last time immediately, but... Dang it! Oh, man, he's got to have so many. I need to draw my Sarah's Wings soon. Bottom, bottom. Oh man, please get there. Please, deck. Don't die to Mishra's Self-Replicator. I could at least counter his legendary sorcery. I don't care about Baird. I care about like Karns. I have him on a 2-turn clock in the air, so. So I have him dead next turn because he can attack with Mesa Unicorn, but I can Merfolk Trickster it. So I can counter this unless he pays 4. You could... Did I get him? Okay, so he's not dead yet. One more turn. Nope, not one more turn. Actually, yeah, one more turn, because I can deal with that guy. Via my Trickster. Thank you so much, Cornelius100. I really appreciate it. Have a great night. I hope to see you soon. Whoa, we got there. Let's give him the GGs. This guy's... good player. The replicator, let him replicate. Yeah, good night, Cornelius. Oh my gosh. I've had the win in my hand since the opening 7. Wow, what a poor sport. Jeez. Look, oh my gosh, that guy is the top. He is the top of the leaderboard, and he's getting salty. How do you get to be the top of the leaderboard if you have an attitude like that? Like, come on, man. You had the win in your hand, but you kept a 2-lander. Obviously, your hand looks great. I also had interaction. Got him. Got him. Whew. That is choice rare elite salt right there. Excellent comment, R3 Dowell. I mean, like, that's one of the things. If you want to be good at Magic the Gathering, you have to not have an attitude like that. Like, you can't feel entitled to the win because, like, he kept a 2-lander and didn't get there. Like, obviously it happens. Mortimus Prime. I mean, not everybody gets salty from Mana Screw. I mean, that was definitely not... It wasn't like he got, like, super raged, but, like, when your opponent says GG and you're like, wow, I should have beaten you, but I got mana screwed. It's like, it's just not, you could just say GG. You don't have to be like negative about it. We'll keep this hand. Like, I'm keeping a 2-lander. If I don't get there, I'm not going to be, I can be like, wow, I can say to myself, I wish I'd drawn an extra land or two, but I don't say to my opponent like, wow, I should have beaten you.
Pretty damn salty.
Yeah, pretty salty indeed. Pretty salty. Like, I don't need to hear that I mean, I beat the #1 guy on the leaderboard. That's pretty sick. Feels good, man. He had the replicator, he had the navigators, he had that one sick turn, and I was like, huh. He didn't know we had a syncopate, did he? Or did we use it? Land. Booyah. Exactly, Ewok. Exactly. Everyone gets mana screwed. I never got salty in real life to an opponent. I mean, I don't play as much in real life anymore, but I mean, like not in a long time. Just imagine, like, when you're getting salty at the opponent, just imagine how you would feel if they were getting salty at you. I don't want to use my syncopate on that spell. Okay, I happened to get there. But if I hadn't gotten there, I would have been like, okay, oh well. But, like, I would have been like, wish I'd gotten there, but... Merfolk Trickster. There goes a snapper. Oh, dear. At least we have our Sphinxes. The thing is it feels bad to play against someone who's salty. It's, like, not fun. Okay, we can Gideon's Reproach that.
Choice rare elite salt.
Elite salt. Salt is real. Okay, guys. This was actually like absurdly lucky. We managed to hit every single land drop. We kept like a 2-lander on the play, and we did not miss a land drop. Okie doke, scrying. We'll put this on top and top. We want to keep hitting our land drops. No, the Journey Mage. Bounce, 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 and rebounce. Ugh, not nice, bro. Opponent. Opponent. I do want to draw 1 land here. Telescope face was getting in. That is true. Okay, he killed my guy. Nice. Hitting me for 6. Okay, this is a turn where I have to be a little bit safer. Okay, doke. We will pass the turn and Gideon's Reproach. Then we can slam our Cold Water Snapper. We will trade here, kill this with Reproach, if all goes according to plan. Yeah, I have to approach this now. Can't let him keep around that much power. Okay, I can deep freeze the other guy still, though. Oh, thank goodness. I'm going to wait to see if this resolves before I attack. Mill myself. Okie doke. I'll attack. Dark Bargain. Sure. Yeah, Befuddle is actually like a solid card. You can get like a 2-for-1 a lot of the time. It always feels that way, Mortimus Prime. It always feels that way. We've all been there. The thing is you just don't remember the games where you've got them because you're focused on other things about the game. You're like, oh, that was the game where I did that sweet thing. And then when you don't, the only thing you can remember about the game is how stupid it was, because it was pretty stupid. Okie doke. I can slam my Snapper next turn. Ooh, an Arcanist. See, Arcanist. He milled an Opt. Okay, Chronicler. Okay, he got me for 2. I'm just going to play this and... pass with Syncopate up. I'm kind of scared. He put 2 cards in his hand. He milled an Opt, so he must have 2 good cards. And I really want to start getting into my Unicorn. Get me out of burn range, maybe. Whatever counts as burn range. Why not turtle? I wanted to hold up my syncopate. And getting down the guy that gains me life is pretty relevant. Okay, he's dark bargaining. Fine trade for me. I'll mill him. I don't want to deck myself before I find my On Sarah's Wings. Good call, though, on the he might have Syncopate. That makes sense as a card he would want. Perfect. Let's go. Snapper plus Sarah's Wings in hand. Did he just kick it? Wow. Brutal. He had a second one? Ouch. Oh, man, I had my Syncopate, too. Ah, no. He just needed the extra lands. Okay. Well, now that I know I won't get got by that. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, so he has 2 Fight with Fires. So when he gets to 9 mana, I've got to hold up my Syncopates. I would like to play first. I'll keep this. It's sketchy for sure. Dang, that was so unfortunate. I was like about to get out of range too. I had a Syncopate for the next turn. Dang. I could have just let the Weight of Memory get countered. But that seems like wrong a lot of the time. Sweet justice. Oh yeah. Hitting that island. Feels good, man. Tetsuko. Divination. Okay, I want my own Weight of Memory, please. Island. Booyah. No, there goes Sarah's Wings. Oh well, I got my other combo. Those are some good mills. Feels bad, man. It happens. I've also had some very good mills for me. I don't want to mill him because he could easily have, like, Chronicler. In which case, milling him is very bad for me. I'm going to hold back because I don't really want to trade 1 for 2 if he has the bounce guy. Okay, 5 with fire. Or that. He has Syncopate up, so I'm going to play around it. Okay, so there goes the Syncopate. Those were a lot of spells. You don't want to mill yourself too much in this type of matchup because then if they hit you with like 1 mill spell, you're screwed. Sure. Gonna try and get my snapper into play. Didn't even try to syncopate. Okay, Lava Runner's not a concern for me. I'm not worried. It'd be better if it had 1 power, because then it'd be unblockable. Okay, I have him on a 4-turn clock. And I have 2 counterspells in hand. I think I'm going to win this game. Boom. On to game 3. Let's go. Be the deck. Let's go. I think I'm pretty safe as long as I don't get 10'd from Fight with Fire. Right as I tap out, I just have to make sure I save a counterspell for that if I can. Great hand. Time to clutch it. Opponent with a good start. That's a good land to play. I am the monk. Be the monk. That was a good play for him. I could have countered it, but I want to save my counterspell for other things. Cast my divination. Perfect, perfect. He's going to play the mountain. Dark Bargain, okay. He has draw 2s of his own. A lot of the time you don't want to counter their draw spell, you want to counter their payoff. Okay, so he milled a Lava Runner. That was probably smart of him. So I have a lot of lands here. I want to draw some gas. That was pretty good. I'm glad I have 2 syncopates. I can counter both of his Fight with Fires if he chooses to attack me with those. Okay, that's allowed. It's scary, but I can't counter it anyway. Sure. He played around my syncopate. Well played. Okay, there's the combo we're looking for. Counter that. Okay. Okay, that is perfect. Now I get to resolve my snapper. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana for instants and sorceries. So next turn I can have Syncopate and cast my Sarah's Wings. Journey Mage, okay. Okay, so he can counter it unless I pay 3, which I can pay. And if he has Wizard's Thing, I can still counter. Oh yeah. We're there. We are there, on the threshold of another trophy. We will do it with our snapper. We will fight them on the beaches. We will fight them in the snappers. I don't even know. We are going to do it. Bomb activated. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he can cast his Kicked Fight with Fire. He concedes! No one can touch the turtle. Whoo! Oh, we shall fight them in the snappers. Boom! Got there. Only lost that one game to the Fight with Fire. Oh my gosh. What a performance from the deck. Yeah, he wasn't going to be able to win the game. Sorry, Ewok, but we're keeping the chat a little bit clean. Whew, thank you, everybody, for your kind words. Man, that was sweet. Snapper plus Sarah's Wings. We only needed 1 Sarah's Wings and 2 Snappers, but we got that combo like every game because we had 3 Divinations, a Weight of Memory, a Blink of an Eye, even beat Matt Diesel, who turned out to be a Salt Lord. Yeah. Wow, our deck was sweet. We didn't have a ton of removal, but we didn't really need it. We just had really good synergy. Our Cloud Reader Sphinxes scryed us to our Sarah's Wings. We had 2 Syncopate. Syncopate performed really well. I might like raise my estimation of Syncopate after this draft because that was really good. But yeah, we managed to get the 3-0. But anyway, if you are watching this on YouTube and you enjoyed the video, be sure to click that thumbs up and subscribe to get updates for when I post new content. Also, share the video with your friends so they can also witness the power of the Snapper with Sarah's Wings. We're looking for all of the people to be on board with the Snapper train. Oh yeah. Also, if you would like to catch me streaming, if you have any questions about the draft or the gameplay, the draft was actually pretty interesting. It's easier to forget that part, but we almost played green. We had 3 Llanowar Elves. The draft was very interesting. So if you have any questions about the draft or the gameplay, be sure to leave them in the comment section down below, and I will happily respond with my thoughts or answers. If you would like to catch me streaming live, you can find me on twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. There will be a link to that in the description down below. If you would like to connect with me on social media, you can find me on Twitter. Tweet me at NicolaiBolas. I post there whenever I go live, whenever I have a 3-0 deck list, like this one, and whenever I have a new YouTube video. So you be sure to check me out there. Check it out there. Check me out sounds kind of strange, but anyway, that is going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. We played some really cool matches and managed to pull off the trophy, the 3-0, get the trophy. But anyway, that is going to do it for this draft video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next time.